I haven't had really any time at all to make videos. Been really busy here lately. Tina's been in town with Megan and Robert. It was wonderful getting to see them again. The first day I kept hugging Megan because it was a dream come true that I'd see my niece or my nephew. Um, but I haven't had time. I've been busy. But something I wanted to start on this because I have to get this out of my chest. God doesn't want robots. A lot of people will come and ask me for some reason. I've always been the shoulder that people come cry on. Always been the wise words of wisdom. People always come to me for advice. They come to me to vent, and that's fine. I'm a born listener. But God doesn't want robots. People come to me all the time, and they ask, well, why does this happen? Why is there death in the world? Why are there people killing other people? Why is there violence? Blah, blah, blah. Because you make choices. Now, there have been several times in my life that I have thrown my hands up and I said, please, God, make my choices for me. Live my life. You know what's better for me. Let me be your robot. The answer was no, because he doesn't want robots. He wants sons and daughters, friends, no robots. The reason there is so much horrible crap in the world is because there are people out there making choices. Point in case, me. I make bad decisions all the time. I haven't made the decision to get a gun out and go shoot people, which road rage is, I'm getting really close. If people don't learn how to drive, I don't know what I'm going to do. If an old person's been driving for 500 years and they still don't know how to do it, you need to stay off the road. But anyway, I make bad decisions. You make bad decisions. Everybody makes bad decisions. The reason the world is corrupt is because people are out there making bad decisions. Now, there are also natural disasters and whatnot. That somewhere down the line could possibly be a human decision made, but we live in an imperfect world. This is a temporary place. Nothing around us is real. And it changes. But mainly the bad stuff out there. It's people making bad choices. Now, a lot of people don't buy into Christianity, which is fine because, again, it's a religion. Take the same approach as hate the sin, not the sinner. You do the same thing with the religion. Hate the religion, not the religious. Wrong from the religious. Don't give someone else mandates that you've been dictated to. But a lot of people don't buy into Christianity because that's what they think God wants. There are people that think God wants robots. He put out a set of rules, and you have to follow these rules. And you have to follow them to the letter, or you won't get into heaven. Nothing could be further from the truth. There's only one way you're getting to heaven. It's not in any book. There's only one way I'm getting to heaven. It's not in any book. God doesn't want robots. You're going to break those rules. All those rules, the 10 Commandments and whatnot, keep them. They're really great laws to live by. Don't kill, don't steal, don't cheat, don't want what your neighbor has, love your brother. I mean, they're good laws. There is the time that I've spent, this time I've spent on the earth. I had one of my purposes is to find a way. A way. What I have come to the conclusion is that there is no book. There's no set of rules. There's no way of life. There's no religion that you can follow. There's no area of study. There's no amount of money. There is no amount of poverty. You can't give of yourself enough to get into heaven. In heaven, a lot of people misunderstand that too. But we'll get on that later, because there's a huge misconception of what the afterlife is going to be. Huge misconception. No one's going to be worshiping an old white man in a Greek temple while he wears robes and Birkenstocks, and tiny little people play on harps all over the place. That could not be further from the truth. But I digress. Nothing is going to get you into heaven. Nothing you can find on this planet right now will get you into heaven. One person died a horrible, painful, criminal death. Innocent. Just so that he could cover what we do wrong. He is the way. The only way. The only thing that will get you into heaven. And I dare anybody, I dare anyone, I triple, double dog dare you. I dare anyone to follow rules and obey them and not F up, not make a mistake. There's a joke that I'm going to share with you. A lot of people, you never tell this joke to a Catholic, first of all. The joke goes, this has a serious side too, but I'm going to tell the joke first. Joke goes, there was a bunch of men that brought this woman before Jesus. And they said, she is a harlot. She's a slut. She's had umpteen million husbands. She doesn't live by our rules. She's a whore. What would you have us do with her, great rabbi? So Jesus takes the woman and he brings her over here to his side. And he goes down and writes in the dirt. And comes up. He says, let he who was without sin cast the first stone. And this rock comes flying out of the crowd, hits the woman and knocks her out cold. And Jesus looks. Mom, you're starting to piss me off. Now, a lot of people find humor in that joke, but they don't see the seriousness in it. He told that group of men, he told that crowd of men, whoever hasn't made a mistake in their life, go ahead, take care of her. If you have lived a perfect life, if you've done everything right and you haven't made a mistake and blah, 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 more power to you. Great. Let's find you so the government can study you, because not one person like that exists. No one is going to expect you to be perfect. He doesn't expect you to be perfect. So who on earth has the nerve and the balls to say that they're better than he is? He doesn't judge you. He doesn't expect you to be perfect. All he wants is for you to try. That's all anyone ever wants you to do, is try. Try your best. Be monumental. Be huge. Be gigantic. Live. You are free to live. You are free to do whatever in the hell you want. Make good choices. God doesn't want robots. You're here to learn, to experience, to gather information. That's the whole meaning of life. Your experience. What is your experience? What have you learned? What choices have you learned to make, and what choices have you learned to keep at bay. I keep telling everyone, I will reiterate this a million times, I'm a horrible person. I am a horrible, horrible person. There are things about me that would make people's skin crawl. I am disgusting to him. But he's not expecting me to be perfect. Are you better than him? Do you expect me to be perfect? Because I tell you what, if you're looking for perfection, don't look right here. My God, who made me with his own hands, he doesn't expect me to be perfect. He just wants me to try. Try my best. And that's all anyone wants you to do. So look at all these rules. Like I said, they're wonderful things to live by. They're great ideals and great limits to place on yourself. And great boundaries for you to place on everyone else. Try your best. Don't worry about being a robot. If you're a robot, then you're doing the wrong thing. No one wants a robot. No one wants a robot. He doesn't want a robot. He wants you to make choices. He wants you to find out if that was a bad choice. So that's something I have to get off of my chest. There's a lot of people, why is all this happening? Why is all that happening? Because there are people out there making bad choices. So until we meet again in love and in peace, you be blessed and love each other. Love your brother and your sister. Everyone that you see that passes you on the street, everyone that you don't see and will never see in your life, this life, they're all your brothers and your sisters. Until we meet again in love and peace, be blessed and don't judge me.